Okay, friends, subscribers, and all you YouTubers out there. Today we're going to talk about aliens. By the way, that's the Stan Romanek alien. Um, okay, now we have some aliens where they've been so-calledly captured in backyards. Um, yeah, this one's a good one because basically, yeah, the shaking president shaking hands with the government officials. It's an old-time photo. It's not from a film. That's actually real. That is supposed to be the devil dog, um, and basically, to me, that looks, yeah, pretty real. This one's always freaked me out, whether that's a doll or what it is, and I reckon it's a doll, but God, it's upset that little kid. So, yeah, you never can tell. So, yeah, sorry, one's a Stan Romanek one, there's another one that's somebody else. Sorry, I forgot about that. I don't know which one's which. Okay, now this is supposed to be an alien. Now look at the fingers. There's three fingers. This is, to me, is an alien hybrid. Uh, these is the skull of a giant alien, and yes, giant. It's estimated that it was about 7 to 8 foot tall. Was included in my alien videos. Aliens are not just tall; they're also short, and have to be put in underwear because their genitalia is being seen. I've still never spotted that little alien, and I can't see it. It's a real small screen. I'll wait until I get the big screen. Now, the thing is, you've got all the different types of aliens that people say they've seen. Now, that, to me, looks like a pup or a kitten. You never can tell with what people try and pass off. Now, this one is from some security guards in Mexico that captured an alien. We're talking to it, and it does actually speak. Now, this one, to me, I actually think is real because of the bodies behind it. There's more than one. So, yeah. Again, an alien so-calledly captured in Mexico, but that is the one they've put on the display. Yeah, now, guess what? That's Thor. Okay, but what was Thor based on? Thor was based on an alien. So, and that is so-calledly one of the aliens. Looks like it's going green, decomposing a bit. So yeah, this is so-calledly the Roswell alien. There's quite a few Roswell aliens, by the way. Um, it's pretty hard to imagine which one is real. This guy looks like an alien. I just threw him in. So yeah, you never know who our politicians really are. By the way, look at the eye that was up behind him. Now this is very recent. This is the so-called Obama alien over in Israel. One of Obama's security guards turned into an alien. Yeah, that's the Temple of Osiris and the helicopters and everything showing you it's up on the roof. So the thing is, you have to look at what's out there, as I said in my last UFO video. Pardon me, it's late in the night, and I've been compiling these for a while as well with my UFO photos. That's why they're being released pretty much at the same time. And it's just that I'm had a couple of days break between the two. Now, that's supposedly a real alien. That one I actually believe, yeah, because that's back before Photoshop. And there's that. That's the one in that. That's the actual fake one that's set up to show people what he looked like. Yeah, I think that's the Stan Romanek one. It's pretty hard to tell actually with some of these. You read them, and it's been like a couple of weeks since I read anything. That one, yeah, that's just someone's artist's impression of what an alien could look like. And sorry about that, I was having a drink. So, oh yeah, that's that little one that wanders up between the two waits until the two police horses are gone and shoots across the road. So basically, how big are aliens? They're small, they're tall. There's reports of 9-foot aliens in Moscow landing in Russia. Now, to me, that face looks a little bit familiar to me, similar to what I've seen. And the skin features, when I did actually reach out and touch one, were sort of like a roughness to them. And actually, by the way, I never told anybody about this. In one of my abduction experiences, basically, I actually bit their finger when they stuck their finger down my throat, and I actually remembered doing it. It was about the only thing I remembered doing. And let's just say I hooked the old chompers in there quite hard, and I really mean quite hard. That poor bastard. I think that's the one that shook hands with President Bush. And I'd say that was the result after I shook hands with President Bush. Now, there we have you can see a bit more of the body there. This one was found somewhere in one of the Mexican countries. Now, you can see that's the skull, the eye sockets, it looks like a bit of it's missing. So the eyes protrude a fair bit. Now, this is one of the recent ones that have been found. It's actually very, very small and looks to be very real. And it's got DNA, nothing like ours. Another small alien. And basically, yeah, a rapidy one because it's got a tail. So, yeah, it's quite said that quite often that these rapidy ones are still wandering around in our sewers. There's a pic of no, sorry, they were doing a rotor-rooter down a sewer. Yeah, there's that poor bastard. Yeah, never shake hands with the president. That's what you get. Yeah, you don't live very long. They have tried to keep some alive, so-calledly. That's supposed to be another Roswell, one of the Roswell graves from. But there's been so many that have landed over time that we don't know. There most probably have been quite a few of these hack jobs. That's that little one that talks. You see the video, it sounds like you're saying motherfucker. There's the scientist that chopped him up. And I'd say that was once a real alien. Walking, talking, because there's a picture of him standing up top. Oh yeah, the good old Mars alien. And now, what he's standing near looks like to be a sculpture of wings. A female alien. You can tell it's a female, very obviously. No male genitalia. That's that fish with that bug growing in its mouth that's connected to the fish. There's one of its skeleton down further where they took away the sides. Whether that one's real or not, it's pretty hard to tell. Could be. They're always very skinny, so they live in space, and you would quite think, yeah, maybe they do live in space. With that one, you can actually notice the teeth, and very similar to ours. Whether that one's real or not, I don't know. But again, as I said in my other video, the old bread alien, someone made an alien out of bread, tried to pass it off as an alien, but that was in Russia somewhere. Now the thing is, as I said, if you don't believe that there is life out there and that we are the center of the whole universe and we are the only life existing in the universe, as I said, you're an effing idiot, because you've only got to look at the life on our planet. There are millions and millions of different species on this one planet alone. That should tell you that life is abundant out there, just because the amount of differential in species on this planet. Think about it. No one ever talks about that. Okay, just in the bug realm, there's I think there's over 1 billion different types of bugs. But mammals, different types of beings that have lived on this earth, there's millions. So if there's millions and millions on this earth, who's to say some of these don't even come from our planet? Bigfoot might even come from our planet. Oh yeah, that's that little Mars one that's in one picture and that's not in another. Hence, it's a life form. Looks like a bunny rabbit. Here we got bunnies. Why can't Mars have bunnies? Yeah, I've seen actually the blow up of that one. There is something sitting in the tree over in there. And looks to be like a devilly type creature. There's the Obama alien face on. His actions do actually look very, very sus. But when that was the one where you see him side on, you'll see a better one of that. This one's another famous picture that's been out there for years and years and years. Again, long before Photoshop. This one I think is a Photoshop, but it's supposed to be of one of the no, malevolent races. This one, that one. See, again, there's that one where he's shaking hands with the general and a scientist, and they're examining stuff. There's a little alien behind a grave over there somewhere. So yeah, they look at how we bury our dead even, and that's actually something. Oh yeah, the Polished Knob in Queensland. Alex, his name is. If you ever see the Polished Knob videos, by the way, the New South Wales. Oh yeah, that's a good one. FBI capturing an alien. The New South Wales UFO hotlines deems all the Polished Knob videos fake. He uses the same alien. It's actually even in his house, and he tries to say, "Oh no, that's not it." And he's just got a mate down there with the laser pointer, and he's come inside in one of his videos where he's, "Oh, they've set my house on fire." You can tell he's thrown a bit of metho on the brickwork and lit the bricks. It's sort of okay. That's a kid being abducted. A way of showing its parents that it's being abducted. It's through what it saw. Typical children. That's generally what happens to me. You get levitated, you get taken out with a little purple beam, or you actually get moved across somewhere over near a vacant area. This is someone in a hospital trying to say this is an alien, and apparently it's some kind of disease. That's what some people say, but we never know. The old Thor type alien. Hence, that's where the Thor came the custom. Oh yeah, the real Roswell aliens, three-fingered aliens, three toes, the real Roswell bodies of the aliens. Oh yeah, sorry, that's the alien that shook hands with President Bush. So it goes to show that yes, they are on our planet, and they don't wear clothes. I love that one. Space invaders being dissected. So I had to include that one. Yeah, it was free. Yeah, now that one, yeah, poor bastard. That's human, by the way. But someone said it was an alien. Yeah, there's the rest of the body of the one they found over in the South American countries. Oh, I must have included that twice. Sorry about that, folks. But just goes you to show that our governments do know about these things, and they definitely know about them. Yeah, this one's a recent one that's been washed up onto the shore on a couple of beaches. They've seen quite a few of these ones. So yeah, that's the most common alien that people say they see. The try marks, I get a few of those. That's a scoop mark. Matches similar to the shape of some of the implants that have been taken out, by the way. The reptilian found in the Inca temples. And, goes to show you aliens have been here. Another autopsy photo. So there's apparently, from what the Disclosure Project said, there's about 57 races of aliens. So many malevolent, couple of malevolent ones. Now the thing is, we know they're out there. We know they exist. This was a good one. I had to include this one, folks. I'm sorry. I 100% believe it was Photoshop. The theme was some of the movies we've seen are all but just to prepare us for the real thing. So you've got to turn around and see what people do. Yeah, that one was a good one. Yeah, sorry. There is the Triangle Los Angeles ship that they never, ever, ever hit. Yep, there's the transformation of the security guard. And you can see as he turns, there's definitely an alien face. The photoshopped image of George Bush. And I love the head they stuck on him. So, yeah, it's just so real. And there's old Georgie with his little mate once again, shaking hands with his mate, the alien. Oh, now, this one, there's a video of this one, and it actually does blink. And this is, someone's actually taken this section where he's blinking, because his eyes were closed and he opened his eyes. And it's supposed to be, Ava Brown is supposed to be an alien, by the way. And she's got that Nordic look to her face. And there's the Obama alien. Yeah, you can definitely tell something's wrong with that picture. They mustn't be able to hold the shape for too long. This is apparently one of the reptoid race. I reckon it looks more like a mouse. Yes. An alien skull. This guy's ecstatic, and he knows he's found an alien skull. So you've got to turn around and you've got to look and see what people do see and hear. Now, go back, and something I talked about in my last video, and I'm going to give him a hard time again, because basically it's the third phase of Moon. Yes, they turn around and they are the biggest fake artists you've ever seen. They're aliens that got so-called an alien getting from under a car, and yeah, you can just tell they're fake. And again, they're like the polished knob. That little one that was behind that car, this video of that one, this is supposed to be an above shot of that female alien. And this is a new one of one of the aliens released from somebody named Ivan over in Russia. Now, this one's a good one, folks. Guess what? That is Renaissance art. It is taken from a painting hundreds of years old. So it shows the little buggers were around then. Now, let's talk about aliens and demons. You saw one of these little buggers wandering around in those days. It would have been called a demon because they were so... everybody was religious back in those days. And, yeah. And talking about that, if your kid tells you there's a monster under your bed, take a friggin' look. There might be. Might be one of these little buggers hiding under the bed, because they've been abducting children for years and years and years, and that's a hybrid. That's the one where the Mexicans caught and chopped his bloody head off. And someone said, oh, that's fake. You've only got to look at it. You look at it in large scale and examine that. That's real. There was nothing fake about that picture. This one was a trail cam. That's sort of sitting down. There's another little alien. So there's quite a lot of little ones being found too. So some of these spaceships are supposed to be pretty small. Yeah, there's one of the grey skulls. And you can tell it's a grey. You can tell it's not human, but it's covered up. This is a Egyptian mummified alien. There we go, and yes, long heads, and humans sitting in their laps. So you've got to turn around and think about what's out there. See, back in the 70s and that, in 1947, they found an alien skull. Yes, a funny shaped head. Oh shit, it must be an alien. And it's on Egyptian walls. And there's a human head above it. There's that one, another one of the pictures, side view of the alien that Ivan sent out. Now this is actually from a video. Someone has still captured that. That looks like it could be fake. It's sort of, yeah, now you have a good look at it. It might be fake. I think that one might be real. Hiding behind something, or it's holding something. Could be it might be holding a lightsaber. Yeah, apparently what a reptilian alien looks like. I haven't met one of those buggers yet. Don't think I want to. Yes, there's one that met Hitler. So Hitler was in cahoots with the aliens. George Bush was in cahoots with the aliens. And guess what? America is becoming very much like the fatherland. And they talk like the homeland or the motherland, the fatherland. The motherland? They were talking about that. The homeland. Yeah, think about it. You're in trouble over there. Oh, there's that breakdown of that fish with the bug that's actually part of the fish. Um, so yeah, quite weird. Aliens in Egyptian art. Sort of says something, doesn't it? So, okay, you just don't get told about these things. There's the bread alien again. Nice attempt, but I couldn't find the one where the alien was fried on the fence. Seen it in a video. There's Thor. Thor was based on that alien that we saw fried up from the crash, and the reptilian aliens again, holding a pet frog by the looks of it to me. Now, we got some pretty weird creatures washing up on our beaches and things like that, and people say, oh, they're aliens. Nothing more than plesiosaurs. Yes, they survived. And the Loch Ness Monster, by the way, is a plesiosaur. I'm doing another video on them soon. Yeah, alien implant in the back of the neck. My dad had one of those. Yeah, lost my dad the other week. Yeah, so there's quite a few out there that, well, long before Photoshop. Oh, this one was so-called a baby alien found in a box. Now, it wasn't a baby alien. It was something you could buy in an egg, and when you opened up the egg, they expanded. The little fairy, yeah, the winged fairy, the leaves for wings. And apparently that one is real. There's been a couple of sightings of those. I've captured them myself. I think they're trying to pass that young kid off as alien, because I can't see any other alien in there. Alien proof. What? I can't see a tree except the tree. Oh, it must be the tree is the alien. So you get some people, they say they see aliens. Aliens are jumping out. Yeah, they might have seen them, but for God's sake, publish photos. If they've got an alien in them, publish the photo. If they don't have an alien in them, don't bother. It's wasting our time. This one to me, I don't know. It could be yeah. And we've got our little one next to the cemetery. That's quite an old photo. So, yes, 2000 it was taken in. That's not what I was thinking of there. Now, here we go. We have our famous little alien. We saw him before, and I've accidentally put him in twice. Sorry about that, folks. This is supposed to be an alien female, and that is actually the real shape of her head living on Earth. This standard type alien. Yes, big eyes. They've all got big eyes. But are they real? Yes. Why are they real? Because we're not the only lives in the universe. They sit and they observe us. They are doing what we would do if we found another race on another world. We would land in out-of-the-way places. We would go and observe them, and we would try and get back to our ships as quick as possible. These little buggers don't believe in clothing. They've never found nakedness to be a problem. Yes, that is actually a real photograph, folks. Yes, a little alien sitting down behind the car, or is it one of his mates? But could be an alien, and I don't know what shit he's doing. Apparently, yeah, this one, an old lady found this dead alien and stuck it in a fridge. Is it an alien? Yeah. We don't know. Apparently a baby alien. Yes. So, is it a real or is it a doll? Yes. We don't know. Yeah, the little baby alien, or is it a baby? It's just that same one we saw before that got caught in a trap and it's decomposed. Yes, alien skulls. For God's sake, governments, look, there is evidence out there that tells us these bloody things are very, very real. Stop hiding the facts. Tell the people the truth. Come out with us and introduce us to these people. Or are you just trying to get your tech out of them and you cover them up and you kill the buggers that say, no, we want to go public? And you cover up everything else because that's all you want is technology. And this is what happens to the poor little bastards. No wonder they abduct us. Yes, the Martian skull on Mars. A skull on Mars? Yes, it's actually a skull on Mars of a Martian creature. The Romanek one, I think, yeah. Again, I can't think. There's two of them that found these ones. Stan Romanek, and there's another fella as well. Oh, that's, by the way, fake. It's a thing in a cabin that's a tourist attraction. And a lot of people think that one's real. It might have been of something real in the past, but it's nothing more than a sculpture. I don't know about that one. That to me looks like a latex suit. There's the picture where he got caught in the trap, most probably stealing food. Are they intelligent? See, that could be something that are just have been part of our Earth. We've just never seen them before, the little ones. Okay, the little ones might be a creature of the thing. Again, another little alien. God, inches, no bigger than a finger. Tom Thumb. Ever anybody remember that story? No bigger than my thumb. Long hands, long fingers. Says alien. Oh yeah, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Ra. Yeah, for all those Illuminatists out there. Yes, we know about you, and you're not going to get your way. We're going to stop you. And the alien that they try to say was a vase. They don't want to admit the truth. It's like they've most probably covered up how the things are really built. Yes, that one's quite a very strange one, captured on Mars. It's like the gorilla type one. I couldn't find that picture. I wish I did before I made this video, but I'm going to do a separate one on Mars anyhow. There's been too many anomalies found on the planet. And so I'm going to make up a video in regard to that. Yes, apparently this is another version of the Roswell one. But I actually think this is of a latter day one. Yes, we definitely know he is an alien. For those that don't realise who that is, that's Obama. Yes, we know he's an alien. There's that little picture again of the Italian one. So you've got to sit down, look at the evidence, folks. There is too much evidence there. We have evidence in paintings again of people flying in spacecraft, aliens, yes. The polished knob, yes. By the way, for those of you who don't know what polished knob means, it's an Australian slang for dickhead. So he mustn't realise he's calling himself a dickhead, but he is a faker. And he's a good fakerist. Gets very excited. And yes, that is a sculpture of a so-called alien that someone saw. And the thing is, there's a lot out there. I could have included a lot of the fake ones, folks. As I said, that one is real. But I didn't want to this time. I wanted people to actually look at the ones that I have deemed to be real enough to actually put into this video. And now look at that. See, they're actually offering this guy gifts. So yes, the mermaid that got washed up in the tsunami. Who's to say mermaids are not aliens? They are aliens to us because they live in the sea. Now we live and breathe on the land. Who says that they can't? Yes, that's a good one. The one that jumped out from nowhere to grab a kid, as if there was a dimensional porthole and he's just putting his head through the porthole. A horned beast. Yeah, that'd be a pretty nasty little bugger to run into. And that's a dead set skull. Oh, by the way, yeah, shit, alien skulls. They've built a wall out of alien skulls, and they're not human. They're actual alien. Dimensions aren't quite human. There's that Tom Thumb alien again. Who's just saying that wasn't Tom Thumb? Freeze-dried Tom Thumb. Anybody? Yeah, okay, so calledly a picture of an alien skeleton. Very different. Definitely very different. Very different bone structure. And there's that little one the Mexicans call it, and he turned around and called him motherfucker. It was quite funny. If you actually listen to that one talking, he's actually saying motherfucker. Sorry about that, mums and dads, but that's what he did actually say in the video. So all I can say is, folks, yeah, that was actually real. I thought that was a doll, but it's apparently a real octopus, got eyes. Yeah, so they might be playing genetic experiments. And the thing is, we got evidence these ones have been captured in moving videos, so that is a real alien. Guess what? We've got a mummified alien in Egypt. Who'd have thought? Long, elongated head in Egypt. There's that little poor bugger that got caught in the Is that the same one? I don't think that's the same one. He's missing its tail. Oh yes, the Voyager disc. I've got my own video about that one. The Voyager disc. They're not saying here's a binary code. They're telling us, okay, we got your message. We got your disc. It's got a spiral like a record. So to all those half-wits out there in the government, the aliens are saying, okay, we got your message. You sent it a message. Here's our reply. We're saying hello. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty looking little thing. Apparently it was a baby. And yes, as you can tell, it's definitely a female alien. I think this may have been the real Roswell Grey. It might have been. But the other ones are supposed to be the real one. This one, they reckon this one's a fake. It could be. Again, we've got UFOs in Renaissance art. Okay, who's to say he wasn't part alien? He might have been sent to us. Long fingers on an abductee. They tend to leave marks that are visible in black light. And I've actually tested myself after abduction, yeah, and I've had a couple of marks. Couldn't get the photograph of them because they're behind me, and the ones on my tummy sort of weren't very obvious. But yes, that's supposed to be, there's got a name for that type. There were 3 of them found in Mexico, and that one, oh yeah, the poor bugger that had his leg ripped off by wild dogs. They've got some weird shapes to these things, and the thing is, this is what makes me think, yeah, they might be real. Yes, they examine us. They put us through scanners, and they look at us. The only thing is, they return us. Unlike some of what the poor bastards get done. Yeah, they've ripped apart some ones that have been live. Yeah, the long fingers, the all-seeing eye. Ooh, Illuminati, guess what? We're not scared of you. For God's sake, we're ready for you. And so look, make up your own mind, folks. I'm a bit tired tonight. You most probably noticed that. And yes, that's a man in a suit. Yes, but some idiots go out there and try to pretend they're aliens. But that's life. And that's what it's all about. And I thought I'd throw the old Hitler UFO in for good measure. Because not only they fly spaceships, we have too. And let's finish on a note. Aliens are real. Don't believe the bullshit. They're not swamp gas, and they're not ghosts. They are real. They used to be called demons. When you look at them, they look like demons. They could be demons. And we just call them aliens. But guess what?